What's going on, guys? Josh Baldwin here, and welcome back to Mad Money Millennial, where I make videos on personal finance and the latest and greatest in finance news. Now let me ask you to please introduce your cursor to that like button, click it, and then pat yourself on the back for being a superhero that saves the world one like at a time. In this video, I wanted to give you guys an update on the child tax credit. Now that President Biden's $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan has finally passed, we can now safely assume the changes will soon take effect. Now, why is this such a valuable and exciting change from what we had in place before? Well, under previous law, taxpayers were allowed to reduce their federal income tax bill by $2,000 for each qualifying child. This bill would raise this tax break $1,000 to a massive total of $3,000 per qualifying child ages 6 to 17 and $3,600 per qualifying child under age 6. To be dispersed in monthly installments to families instead of all at once. So if you're a parent with a child under 6, you'll receive a payment of $300 per month, and if you're a parent with a child ages 6 to 17, you will receive a payment of $250 per month for 12 months. Families will receive the new child tax credit regardless of how little they make per year. So essentially, there is no lower end income limit, but there is an income limit on the higher end. The new child tax credit will begin to phase out for individuals making over $75,000 per year and couples filing jointly over $150,000 per year. These phased income limits are standard across all of the benefits offered as part of this new stimulus package. So if you're wondering what the income limits are for receiving the latest round of $1,400 stimulus checks is, they're the same as the limits for the child tax credit. All right, now when exactly will we see the new child tax credit? The bill passed, so now what? Well, according to Elaine Mag, a principal research associate for the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center, monthly payments could begin as soon as July. But if the government instead decides to implement quarterly payments, it could take as late as the fall. All right, now what if we don't want to receive the child tax credit in monthly payments and just want the lump sum like usual? Most likely, you will have the option to opt out of the monthly option and still be able to receive your payment in the form of a lump sum like usual. Okay, now how long will a child tax credit last? This tax credit for now should only be good through 2021. Following then, Congress would have to once again vote to renew it. All right, will I receive all the child tax credit money in 2021?
All right, give me the money!
The answer is no, but you will eventually. Basically how it works is the child tax credit is a form of advance on the money you would have received after filing your 2021 taxes. So say the child tax credit begins being dispersed in July. That would mean 6 monthly payments paid to qualifying families up until December of 2021. Now what about the other 6 months worth of payments? The remaining payments will be distributed to you when you file your 2021 taxes in the spring of next year, 2022. All right, now what happens if you have a child this year? You'll be lucky to know that your child will in fact qualify. An online portal is said to be created so parents can add their child's birth to the system and even change their marital status or report a change in income if they need to. Okay, last but not least, what if we already filed our 2020 taxes? Will we still receive the child tax credit? The answer is yes. The child tax credit will be based on either your 2019 or 2020 income. So for people that already filed, your tax credit amount will be based on your 2020 income. As I mentioned before, payments are expected to begin being distributed sometime in July, but that may also be subject to change as the IRS works to figure things out. The most important key takeaway is that everyone who qualifies will be receiving the child tax credit in full in some form or another. All right, guys, that's all I got for now. Make sense? Of course it does. All right, guys, stay safe, stay hustling, and I'll talk to you guys again next week.